Hi, I'm Anna Harold, and I will be talking about my favorite author, Dr. Seuss. His real name is Theodore Seuss Geisel. I'll just get out of the way. Born Theodore Seuss Geisel, March 2nd, 1904, in Springfield, Massachusetts. To parents Theodore and Henrietta Geisel, he was an only child. Geisel is a German last name, and when he was a child, World War I was happening. Americans hated Germans. This included German Americans. He was constantly ridiculed and chased home because of his last name. He attended schools in Springfield, and he loved to read. He read a higher level for his age. He was reading Treasure Island and A Christmas Carol at age 6. Another one of his favorite things was drawing, and when he was in elementary, his art teacher told him he was not very good. I guess we all know who had the last laugh. Geisel enjoyed spending time with his father at the zoo, one of the young Dr. Seuss's favorite places. Geisel died at the age of 87 on September 24, 1991. Theodore Seuss Geisel is better known to us by his pen name Dr. Seuss. Geisel graduated from Dartmouth College in 1925 and then went on to Oxford University in England, where he intended on receiving a doctorate in literature but later dropped out. During his time at Oxford, he met and married Helen Palmer in 1927 until her passing in 1967. Palmer also wrote and illustrated children's books. Once he returned to the States, he began working at Judge Magazine, a leading humorous magazine in America at the time. He submitted comical articles and cartoons for them. During World War II, Geisel joined the Army and was sent to Hollywood. Geisel became a captain, writing for Frank Capra's Signal Corps unit, for which he won the Legion of Merit, and doing documentaries. He also won an Oscar for his work on Hitler Lives and Design for Death. He also created a cartoon called General McBoing Boing, which also won him an Oscar. In addition to becoming one of the most beloved children's writers, Geisel was also a political cartoonist, an advertising illustrator, and a documentary filmmaker. He also wrote under two other pen names, Theodore Less, that's Geisel spelled backwards, and Rosetta Stone. Geisel wrote a total of 47 books, all of which continue to remain popular today with many. Initially, his books were considered too outlandish and were supposedly rejected by many different publishers. Random House published his first book, And to Think I Saw It on Mulberry Street, written in 1936 and published in 1937. One of his most favorite books, or famous books, The Cat in the Hat, was written in 1957 through inspiration from a report in Life magazine in 1954. That stated that there was concern over children's literacy. The report stated that children were having trouble reading because they considered the reading material very boring. Geisel used only 220 words he felt were important in children's literature, for The Cat in the Hat. Geisel remarried in 1968 to Audrey Stone Diamond until his death in 1991. 11 of his most popular books are Green Eggs and Ham, The Cat in the Hat, One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish, Hop on Pop, Oh, the Places You'll Go, Dr. Seuss's ABC, The Cat in the Hat Comes Back, Fox and Socks, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, My Book About Me, By Me, Myself, and I Can Read with My Eyes Shut. At the time of his death, his last book, Oh, the Places You'll Go, was written in 1990 and was still on the bestseller list. He had many quotes, and these are just a few of my favorite quotes that I found. One says, "Be yourself because the people who mind don't matter, and the people that matter don't mind." And then there's, "Fantasy is a necessary ingredient in living. It's a way of looking at life through the wrong end of the telescope." And we are all a little weird, and life's a little weird, and when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall in mutual weirdness and call it love. That's one of my favorites. Another one of my favorites is a person's a person no matter how small. And I like nonsense. It wakes up the brain cells. Today you are you, and that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. My name is Anna Harold, and with a little help from my 9-year-old, Maya Bell, we got this board glued together. Thank you.